We kept sailing across the dark lake, the weight of our escape pressing down on us. Jason paddled hard, his strong arms cutting through the water, pushing us toward the far shore. As we got closer, I scanned the trees, searching for any sign of pursuit. But the night was quiet. "Where do we go now?" I whispered. Jason's brow furrowed. "We need to get as far from Pac lands as possible. There's a human town east of here with a train station. If we can get there without being seen, we might have a chance to get to England like we planned." I nodded, looking down at our son, Eden. He sat between us, clutching the golden scepter to his chest, his eyes wide and alert. As we landed, Jason helped us onto the rocky shore. Eden swayed, exhausted, and Jason immediately scooped him into his arms. "I can walk, Daddy," Eden protested, but his head was already resting on his father's shoulder. "Save your strength, son," Jason murmured. "We have a long journey ahead." My heart ached seeing them together, a beautiful, painful reminder of all the time we'd lost. We moved quickly into the forest, Jason leading with his perfect night vision. Hours seemed to pass in the eerie silence. "Mommy, Daddy, I'm scared," Eden's small voice whispered. I saw my own fear reflected in Jason's eyes. "It's okay to be scared, sweetheart," I said, stroking his hair. "We're all a little scared. But we're together." Jason added, "Being brave isn't about not being afraid. It's about doing what you have to do, even when you are." As dawn started to break, Jason suddenly froze. "What is it?" I whispered, my heart pounding. He sniffed the air. "Water," he murmured. "And something else. Stay close." We crept forward and saw a small clearing with a stream. But that's not what put Jason on edge. Crouched by the water was a figure. It wasn't human. Its movements were too graceful, too fluid. "Another werewolf," I breathed. Jason shook his head. "No." "Shapeshifter." My breath caught. Shapeshifters were rare. "And you never knew if they were friend or foe." The creature's head snapped up, its eyes gleaming in the dim light. "Who goes there?" A voice called, a strange mix of male and female. We had been seen. There was no point in hiding. Jason stepped out first, hands raised. "We mean no harm." "We're just passing through." I followed. Keeping Eden close, the shapeshifter's form settled into that of a slender woman with silver hair. Her swirling gold and green eyes studied us. A werewolf, a human, and her gaze fell on Eden. Interesting. What brings such an unusual family to my territory? "We're seeking sanctuary," I said, deciding on the truth. "We've traveled far to escape those who would harm our son." The shapeshifter's eyes narrowed. "Sanctuary from whom?" Jason stepped forward, his voice tight. "A rival pack." "What will she do? Will she help us or turn us away?"